Hey everybody, it's Maria. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here with my puppy dog. She's 2, but she had a little problem and she's recovering, but she's in a lot of pain. So she's sitting next to me, but not so happy. But I wanted to share with you an unboxing, a real quick one, because I want to get to learning how to use it. Because Donner, which is a great company, and I've unboxed a few of their products, have been making really great instruments, and they actually went to NAMM this year, which is very prestigious. I'm really happy for them. And I think this is my prize because I won a contest, and I believe it's a bass synthesizer, which actually comes at a great time because I don't know if you know, but I've been doing a lot of electronic music and doing a lot of improvisations with different instruments. And just one of the last ones, one of my audience members, one of my followers said, "Oh, you need a bass in that groove." And I'm like, huh. And yes, that's what this is. This is exciting. So they actually came up with a bass, an analog bass synthesizer, and it's done really well. So I'm happy for them. And this is it. Look at that. How funky and cool. So I'm going to read all about it, learn all about it, and hopefully I'll be back with a demonstration and maybe incorporate it into some of my setup. If you can hear my, excuse me, my voice, I have asthma and I'm on prednisone. So it's been really a rough couple of weeks, but I'm trying to get strong. I have 5 more days left. I'll be back to work on Monday. But maybe before I even get back to work, I'll have a little more time that I can learn this fine instrument. So just to tell you what it says, B1 analog bass sequencer, legendary bassline synthesizer for bass and groove sounds, true analog circuitry with matched transistors, pure analog signal patch based on legendary VCO, VCF, and VCA designs, and that stands for voltage control oscillator, voltage control filter, and voltage control amp, I believe. I'm just learning about all this. Easy to use 16-step sequencer with 128 user patterns, 4-pole low-pass resonant filter with cutoff, resonance, envelope, decay, and accent controls. This looks like it's going to fit in with my setup just fine. So thank you so much, Donner, and I'm so excited that I won, and I'm so excited that I'll be using some more of your products for my videos. So take care, everybody, and I hope you stay well. Bye. Well, I thought I might as well actually unbox it, so let's see. Comes with, oh great, power supply. That's awesome. So you don't have to pick one up because everything costs money, right? Packed well so that, in transit you don't have to worry. I'm happy that they give you a little instruction manual. Actually, it looks pretty hefty. So that's very cool. Looks like an actual book. I love books. My mother always taught me books are my friends, and so I'm one of the holdouts. I still don't read on a Kindle. Sorry, trees. But, and I still write my songs on paper. Oh, this is very lovely. Look at that. Ooh, I like the black on black and gray. Very classy looking. Very lightweight. Full MIDI DIN in and out. That's excellent. And that is, yes, USB-C, because it's a much better connection than USB micro or mini, which are horrible. And many known brands, High Rollins and among others, still use the micro, like for some of their things, which is crazy. So go Donner for being a little more with the program here. Look at that. You have clock sync, I believe. I'm kind of reading it, at a distance here. A lot of knobs, and just love analog. I just love gear because it's, computers are nice, but you can't feel them. So I'll just read to you what it says. You have your aux in, which means I can plug in another instrument and have it be processed through here or come through here, which is nice when you actually running out of like mixers and line ins and stuff, so you can get it all in here. It's got a headphone, so I could do private listening while I'm making up my grooves. It's got the sync in and out, which means you can have the clock work perfectly if you have another drum machine, because drum machines and bass synthesizers go well together, or other synthesizers. So you need that for arpeggios. You want it to all run nicely together and in sync. And this has got, it says wave. Oh, okay, you could choose which wave, sawtooth or square, I believe. Tell me if I'm wrong. Right there. Let's see if you could focus there. And then there's there are voltage control oscillator, pitch, then your filters for your cutoff, resonance, and depth, decay, accents on a bass. Sometimes you want to on a bass line. Saturation on and off, and tone, so you're sculpting your tone here. Your delay is nice. You actually have dedicated delay, so you can have things bouncing around, so that's very cool. This is your master volume, and nice keyboard, very spongy. I like that, very spongy. And a little display here, which looks like it's got a lot of functions. Looks like a little calculator, see? It's got octave up and down, tap tempo, so you can kind of just feel the groove and get the tempo going. As long as this is the master. Otherwise, it'll just be in with the, if this is the slave, then the other equipment will sync with that clock sync in, or the MIDI. That could also sync your instruments. Your play, stop, record, so you can record your patterns right in here. A clear. Ratchet is when it goes like with your drums, you could do that. You could do it with bass. A gate is how long the note would be, so bong or bump, bump, like that. And what else? Slide, you know, bass, you get that. If you had a pitch bend wheel, you could slide like that. So you can actually incorporate that into your rhythm or your groove. It's got arpeggiator, which is nice, and a hold, so then you can just tap it and the arp will start going, and you can have your hands free. Because when I do multiple, oh, this poor dog, she's having pain. She's on a painkiller too. She had an anal gland abscess. It's painful. I had to go to the vet. She's on, oh, it's just been awful. It's been an awful week. Both of us not feeling good. But I think she's on the mend now, because this is the most lively she's been. But she's on antibiotics, and I'm taking good care of her. So, there you go. This looks like it's very straightforward. I'm excited to try it. Oh, the back. So you have your on-off. You have your, the power cord goes here, and it's a 9-volt, which is nice because I think it'll run with USB. I have to read about it. But if it shouldn't have bus power, which, like I said, I don't know. Some do, some don't. But if it doesn't, because this is a 9-volt, there are something called rip cords, which they take the actual plug that you put here. They have one that's, because it's standard. You just have to make sure you get the right negativity or positivity for the inside part. And this is, okay, this is positive, which is not your normal pedals are usually negative. But if you own things like the Sonicware Live-In series, they're positive. And I forget, maybe the Volcas. I think the Volcas are also positive in. So what you make sure you do is you get the right ripcord that's 9-volt positive in. Let me see if I can get it closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Right in there. You'll see it says right up here. Make sure it says positive in. And then you can run it with a battery brick. However, if this USB-C also gives power, then you can even run it without the power cord and just the USB-C. I need to read the instructions. As I said, I just got it. As you see, I just opened it. So thank you again, and I'll be back with some music.